Vamos assistir os highlights então? Todos prontos? Querem ser de longe o que mais tem ban? Na verdade tá meio empatado, né? Não é de longe, ela tem um ban a mais que tipo, Nico e Oriana. Só que eu acho que o ban de Nico é mais a segunda fase, não? Pra quer ser direto na primeira fase de ban? Não, essa é a diferença. Vamos assistir então?
Onivia, League of Legends Highlights.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where T1 takes on Team Liquid. Let's dive into the action.
Do note though, Pioshik starting upside of the map. We're going to have opposite sides here. As there might be a dive onto Summit, but Guma and Carry, are they going to be okay with Pioshik moving in?
Yeah, Summit
Eles
trying to
divam
do this
isso?
minion wave, but it is just too big. They do manage to get a teleport out. Can they kill him in time?
Caralho, divam.
That is going to be the one for one is now. The
Nossa,
stun
que
comes
TP
in.
clutch, mano.
It's a 2-for-1 and TL
O APA
trade up now,
foi
Pioshik.
corajoso,
They
hein?
move towards the bottom side. The Q's going to land. Gumiyushi's in so much trouble, and Core JJ just said, I take down this team. Shock Blast going to make its way into the Tri-Brush just yet. Zeus does turn back up again. On vision.
Summit has ult.
There it is, and now Pioshik is coming down. There, the all-out comes through. The Q's going to land, and Zeus, he knows that he's dead. The Q's going to land beforehand, and Pioshik gets another.
Really nice setup. One off. They are now on vision, starting up this objective. Core and Yon are already here, but with the wave that's being built up on bot side, I wouldn't be surprised if T1 just goes for the blades. Arrow coming in.
Yeah, Ona is going to get blocked out, so Pioshik is going to be able to take this one. The arrow's going to connect, but Yon is going to be able to cleanse that one away. Ona's still looking for more. As the shockwave
É o Faker, é o Faker, é o Faker.
Safeguard his way out, but the hostile takeover will cancel that, and Faker will grab his first of the game.
Ó, tem um deu uma sofridinha, hein? Não foi tão clean.
And now this dragon is getting some attention. Wards everywhere. Arrow going to connect onto APA. The hostile takeover comes through, and there is the chaining of CC. I don't know what you're supposed to do in that moment. I think you just have to accept.
Because even though he stays alive in this instance, the might try to go for a play on Zeus here.
Wait, yeah, there's the scat of the week onto Zeus, taking a lot of damage. The unleashed power comes through, and Pioshik's gonna take away the kill. Just barely. Not enough there. So
Ai, o Zeus fidando. Clássico Jace Top, Jace Top BR.
Oh, the flash forward from Zeus is going to be scattered. APA doesn't have a flash of his own though, as the
Esse aí é igual meu Jace, velho.
Pioshik, but they'll get the free kill on the Syndra. APA not able to make his way out.
And particularly on such a long lane.
Então, o que o pessoal tá falando é que o West não tava tão atrás assim, né?
The speed up from Jace as Cole goes in.
Storm, that is going to be the hostile takeover though. It's Gumiyushi's just raining hell down on Core JJ. He's going to be the first one to fall. But Summit does get the all-out onto Carrier, not going to be able to bail himself out
Esse
of
dos
this
Zeus é
one.
conhecido por
Bit
ficar
too expensive, but the
0/1000
Q3 is
e
gonna
ser
connect,
top
and
dano.
Gumiyushi's in trouble.
Mas é o que Jace faz normalmente.
Connect onto Young, but it was Summit that was the problem. And TL answer back beautifully in mid.
And TL not...
Now Core JJ will find Ona. Going to get a shattering strike off as
Você demorou pra postar no Twitter que tava em live? Demorei porque tava rolando Words, mano.
Will just unleash the power.
Eu esperei acabar. Poxa, esse jogo aqui foi pau, hein? Vai ser teamfight diff isso aqui? Nossa, o Summit rolou. Pô, decisão duvidosa da Liquid aqui, não?
T1 is really playing around this objective. Not the best weapons here for Yon. See if he can.
Decisão duvidosa.
There's no faker, right? No TP available.
That's going to be Pioshik locking that one down. It is going to be a Cloud Soul this game as well, so I guess
Tá rolando farm diff no bot ali também.
And Summit just going to go back towards this bottom side of the map and try and clear up these minion waves. Core JJ finds Faker once again. Shattering Strike going to come through, but he's going to be
ele
pulled
lutou no
back by the
Aftershock,
Shockwave.
mano.
The dissonance comes in. There's the Magnet Storm. As Faker is pulled forward. Can he find the clock?
Ele flechou. Por isso.
He's got command attack, and that is going to be the kill.
Caralho.
Oh, the teleport here.
Yeah, now Faker, as you just
Olha lá o flash
mentioned,
sendo
does not
cobrado.
have his flash available. The Dissonance doing a fair bit of work there because of the damage. But
Ai,
Weak is
apa.
not going to quite find the man in the mid lane. Pioshik going to get slowed down, but he connects the Q.
Mano, o Faker tem uma play no Mundial que ele corre aqui. Ele corre de todo mundo, achei inclusive de Oriana, velho. Ele vai matando todo mundo. Gabriel DT, valeu pelos 2 meses. Tamo junto.
on TL to make this play.
Nossa,
And if they can
olha
lock
os
this
Zeus.
down, it could be a huge advantage for them. They need to keep Owner out of this pit though as APA, he's going down low. Core JJ looking for his opportunity. Can he play bounce so they get him out of the pit? And it's going to be Pioshik that locks down the Baron. Can they win the fight though is the question. The hostile takeover gets the kill utilizing
Nossa,
It's a disaster for TL and Zeus. He knows it. He's flashing.
Caralho, olha quanto Shuriken ele tem. Acabou o
Shuriken.
Shuriken.
Have a feeling that that might be all he's going to be able to get, but let's see what he can do here. Uses the last of his mana on the moonshot. And yeah, he's in an alcove, and I don't know whether he's getting out unless it's via the death chamber. So there it is. Gonna be the kill.
Use of teleport here from Team Liquid to then set up the Baron. The downside is there is
Mano, olha o poke dos Zeus, mano. O meu poke não desce dano não, véi. Mano, tipo assim, se ele tivesse com a build, aquela build que eu falei de CDR, ele ia ter tipo W a cada 3 segundos. O W ele dá, mano, uma porcentagem absurda do dano de true damage. Ele ia matar esse cara aqui muito rápido. Porque ele fez essa build aqui que não vale a pena, mano. Isso aqui não vale a pena comparado a outra build, sério. Não vale, não vale.
Pioshik deep in enemy territory.
Going for
Ai,
it. There's the kick
Faker.
does come through. Of course,
Eu de
Sunwave
Oriana.
is going to connect as well. Core JJ looks for the opportunity, but the hostile takeover is there.
Caralho, olha o Pioshik. No Mundial ele cresce, hein, véi.
This is incredible.
He's doing it.
He's doing it again, Chronicle.
No, it's just an inner.
I mean,
Today means that
Zona de conforto do cara é jogar no Mundial, pô. Contrata pro Brasil aí, por favor.
And right now, TL is looking to peel. They're hoping to get the teleport and then peel. They do not want to flip this.
Area is just going to get caught out of position.
Caralho, ele tá jogando bem, velho. Até um TL. Caralho! Nossa, fi, o pessoal devia estar louco. Perder dinheiro.
Pioshik is legitimately the defending world champion. Getting 2 kills for TL. No jungler for T1. That's the second Baron in the game.
2 for Liquid. I'm giving it at least 50,
Eu merecia perder.
100%.
Aqui é defeat angle, velho. Pô, o Faker tá parecendo um bot contra o Pioshik, pô.
And Pioshik on the TP was godlike. To being one best one away from a qualification match. It's actually much more important.
Cara, não é possível que eles entregaram esse jogo, velho. O jogo tá muito bom, pô. Nossa, mais uma ult do Faker, depois vocês falam de mim, velho. Não, Summit, a ideia foi boa, mas a execução foi uma merda. Vão tomar engage, né? E vão entregar. Not going to push into the fog of war is T1. They're trying to just...
I'm having a hard time being unbiased with my analysis right now. Who do you think has better scaling?
And I think as well, that's why Carriot
Com certeza era o Aphelios, mano.
on the Renata, trying to
Ah, olha o stun do APA, véi. Pode demitir. Caralho, caralho. Não. Não, 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 não. Não, não, não. Esses dois aqui, ó. Dois pateta, tá? Perderam o solo. O cara conseguiu morrer pro Guma aqui, velho. Olha isso aqui. Olha esse Aphelios. Olha esse Aphelios. Isso, cara. Tu tinha flash. Ai, que horroroso. Olha o APA gastando stun. Olha o APA gastando stun e nem tem a tudo de CDR. Cara, só flechar. Eles são muito ruins. Sim, as armas da Félix são terríveis.
And I have a feeling Summit, by going the wrong direction, is probably still going to die.
After a 35-minute
pega.
nail-biter with 2 Barons going over to TL,
Pega nunca.
T1, well, they don't get the clean ace, the Summit stays
Ver todos os highlights de hoje? Vamos. Felizmente eu não estava acordado. Voltou a ult. Nossa, os caras da T1 devem estar puto, mano. Não foi por mérito não que eles ganharam, tá? Coincidentemente os dois americanos. Pois é, né, mano? Root tinha que sobrar aqueles dois ali, fácil. Vamos ver o segundo jogo aqui, Mad contra Cloud9. Esse primeiro foi jogão, hein?
Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where Cloud9 takes on Mad Lions. Let's dive into the action.
Despite Elyoya trying to introduce some delays, not going to have too much slowing down now. Could be an angle here, will get spotted.
Fudge is going to immediately back away, did have that ward there, but Leap strike a little bit early. That is going to be the flash to follow up, still gets the knock up, and that is first.
Nossa, gastou uma pink ainda pra pular, né, mano? Que tristeza.
Amazing. Not having a flash or ghost makes ganks all the more exciting as there we go.
There it is, the Unraveled Earth comes down. Chasey gonna try and get himself out of here. The Counter-Strike doesn't quite work, but he doesn't have too much more. Cataclysm going to come on through. Can he get any kills back? Elyoya not gonna be able to find it. Sven just...
Caralho, Caçante mid.
He is fine. Fudge might have to pay the price.
Essa matchup é mó de bobo pro Caçante, mano.
Looking for his opportunity. Grand entrance does come through. There's the Counter-Strike though. One heck of an ability. The Ignite comes through. Quick's gonna be utilized as well. They do not want to leave anything to chance, and Elyoya is going to skewer the Jacks.
Mano, a G2 vai sair 3-0, tá?
Still here, guys. Don't worry. They're in this game, I swear. We saw like one ultimate from Carzzy, maybe as
Speaking of ultimates, yeah, the Weaver's Wall going to come on through here. Is Carzzy going to try and get himself out of the way, and he does so beautifully. Seismic Shove has to land if he's going to make that one work. True Shot Barrage connects as well, but he's overstepped, and Carzzy's going to get punished by Berserker. We could say baited by Blabber, but unfortunately...
Kill there on Blabber, who still had his flash available as well. And into the welcoming arms of Berserker. Xayah getting an early kill, particularly in a setup with as much frontline as this, always going to feel great. And Mad, able to get that topside kill was nice, but one of the reasons...
Tabela da G2.
For C9. Another Weaver's Wall going to come on through here as Blabber's going to show up. Chasey in a whole host of trouble. The Needlework doing a fair bit though here as Fudge going to try and get out of there. Sven going to be the one to lock it down though.
Tá ali a jungle muito bait, eu acho que é pouco bait, mano.
To find a counterplay. C9 pulling ahead. Going to be able to pick up first brick here as well.
Oh, great little cooldown. Very, very important. Something that I've spoken about many
Mano, é que tipo assim,
Carzzy.
pausa agora. Essa comp aqui não ganha dessa comp, mas nem fudendo, mano. Eles têm range contra Thalia e Xayah. Ah, esse jogo aqui já foi. O draft.
Chasey is going to do so. Getting information. Sven's not going to be there, but still Fudge is going to be able to take this one down. So
starting to see Matt actually pick up some standing gold on the map, equalizing these objectives, making sure that they don't fall too far behind. And honestly, very similar to the previous game. We actually see it going very even.
Yeah.
We'll see if C9 can build themselves up a Drake lead here.
That's going to be that Hextech Drake. And it will be secured there. Good smite from Blabber. As Niski's going to have to flash. Fudge is going to flash immediately after him as well. Blast Cone, he wants to get over and he'll find it! Beautifully solo killed by Fudge. Locks down the Syndra and the... Even though into the Jax, particularly with the Jax having a lead, I don't think you're going to be super excited about. Still is a really big team fight threat. Positioning much better from that. They have control of the river, and they will be able to deny the dragon stacking, not allowing C9 to pick up a soul point 23 minutes into the game.
Essa teve jogo pegado hoje, né, mano?
Wardo not blocked by the pink, I think. Or actually, no, it is. We're fine.
MNS is going to be able to see that there is a ward in this pit, but I don't know what they're going to be able to do about this because it's going down so quickly. Berserker's even the one that gets the last hit on the Baron because he does so much damage. Chasey now looking for the needlework here onto MNS. This is the matchup that he wanted in the first.
These outers definitely all going to fall. Already the mid outer that is still up, 100% going to get taken down here by Berserker and MNS.
Yeah, Hillsang was looking for some sort of follow-up. The quickness and the grand entrance having to be used by Hilly. Get himself out of dodge, but still C9 are pushing. They are not stopping. And with this Baron, his tower is not looking long for the world. And Sven, still just fine. The Unbreakable will working out so beautifully, and Blabber just heads towards the top lane. They are taking everything from Matt.
And for Mad, not a lot of options remain.
Resources used by C9.
Caralho, o Cloud9 tava muito na frente, mano.
maybe
Nossa, o farm no mid.
decision there from C9, right? The moment you know you're spotted, doesn't end up working out. The wall is going to be enough to keep him away. It looks like it is.
Yeah, it is. Flag not going to do enough damage to contest the smite as Hylissang taking a bit of damage here as well. And M&S
Ó a range, mano.
press that W. CC not something.
Every single time, it's Blabber getting a catch, it's Sven going in, and even though the last engage didn't quite end up working out, Dragon still goes over to C9, so I don't think it's going to be too sad to cancel.
Oh yeah, it's going to get cancelled. Seismic shove going to come through, and I guess you can just engage on a Hylissang if he's that far up. And C9 now with a 5v4
Caralho.
advantage and a Baron that has just returned to the Rift. They're going to look to grab their second, and that might be the final nail in the coffin for Mad. That is going to be another engage. The headbutt to push Elyoya away. Not going to be able to flag, drag, flash, or anything to steal that one as M&S. He's also able to keep himself alive. Kazi going to push forward one more time as Elyoya looking for it, but Berserk is just flashing after him.
Aqui já foi agora, mano.
Cara,
nunca pra eles ganharem esse jogo, é com essas comp.
And Chasey just wondering why his kill feed's just red as he's dealing with an inner turret.
And C9 looking to take a decisive victory here. Slow and steady. I think Sven again having a wonderful performance here on the Alistair. Blabber absorbing the early pressure from Elyoya, and Mad just not able to really generate any type of aggressive pressure. And the trades that work out.
Hylissang looking for an option here, but Blabber is just going to go gold, and Hylissang is going to go down as well. The first Nexus turret has been taken. North America in their first showing here in the Swiss stage against the...
Caralho, eles perderam o jogo. Eu ziquei até o replay, mano. Europa tá pai, hein? Tirando a G2. Ahá. Versus Gun.
Onivia. League of Legends
Podia ser nós, a gente podia estar vendo agora.
Welcome back.
Indy versus Loud.
I am the Wise
Mas
One,
não.
and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where Gen G takes on GAM Esports. Let's dive into the action.
You would assume. Peanut moving on over. He does not have the ultimate just yet. Voltbreaker going to come through. He's going to connect it this time around, but there is a counter strike, and Peanut tanking the turret. He has to flash to get out of the way, and Kiaya's like, bring it on. We'll see what else you can do, but there it is. First blood comes down, but it's immediately answered.
Doran over extra turret shot, really early flash there, but he doesn't want to get caught in
O Kiaya trollou aqui, velho.
And then Doran's like, yeah, maybe
it almost was really good.
Yeah, but he's not tanky enough.
Does come through. All right, we are going to be able to find the snare, and Peanut gonna go down. Levi collects a second here for GAM in the early.
To try and play for the cross map. Maybe they look to get a kill on the exit here. The light's on his way.
Kiaya is an opportunity as the Voltbreaker being charged here for Peanut is going to come on through. Pallet going to be fighting Doran. Peanut still just in the fog of war. Doran's going to deliver them. The Haymaker comes on down, and Peanut, he's going to finally start fighting, but he's straight into a Pop Blossom. He manages to pick up the kill onto the Jax, and now it's Delight. It's Chovy, and it's Gen G that are striking back in the battle. It was almost so good for GAM. But Gen G reigns supreme in the air. Is playing Cow Bouncer. Should be able to get them out of there if they do want to come down. So there it is. Secure does come through. Hextech going to be our next one. In a little bit of trouble. Pallet is in the area. Slater could come on down, but there's the Voltbreaker to connect onto Levi. Headbutt Pulp does come down, and it's all about picking your poison, choose your target, and Peanut has said, Pallet, you are dead. And that is indeed how it is going.
We'll be able to get another turret. Might also die. Does spot Levi here, so he should be playing respectfully. He's Cassante with flash though, so...
Oh, there's the flash kick to land onto Doran. He gets stunned up as well, and Doran...
Aí, ó, poderia ser nós, mano, matando Dora, robô e Croc.
As you were saying.
You knew he was
Mas
there.
não.
He was playing to his limits, you know.
Counterplay.
Something like that. As Chovy is going to teleport
Mas
in.
não.
Looks for the opportunity. He's burnt the ult already. Kiaya out of mana almost entirely, and there's the charm. Kill going to go down, and that is going to be Chovy's second.
Yeah, what we are seeing though, and this is, well, Gen G, I think, really only does this as hold up.
Another headbutt pulp is going to come through, and another charm will land. Cardi's going to be able to get that flash off, but there's the cease and desist. Pop Blossom going to come through, but Peanut is going to be tanky enough. He wanted to give the kill to Chovy, but But it is not going to happen. Oh, another turret shot, and Chovy will this game.
Yeah, would have loved to see Pallet maybe go for a Pallet.
All right. Yeah, Pallet is just going to get knocked into the air, and Pei is going to be able to lock that one down. My goodness. The Acathian Rain is terrifying from this Kai'Sa. And they're going to push this Rift Herald through 2 turrets, as it turns out. Kiaya also getting down relatively low towards this top side, but Doran going to find the flash. The all-out comes through, and he just chops up the
Dando double
Jax.
kill. O Croc combando da hora de Jarva, da hora desviando e matando os dois. Mas pelo menos ele... Mas entendi, né, velho? Não pagando.
As we have seen, Genji's mid game, particularly when they are not fallen behind in any of their lanes, is so oppressive.
And collect you, and the chain CC is terrifying.
We've also gotten to the point in the game where the level 2 for Killer Instinct is available, so when there is no frontline on the main enemy team, this build, very impressive, double TP coming in.
That is a solo lane sandwich here as the charm point blank range is going to connect onto Slater, but he's going to be able to cleanse flash to get himself out, but is it going to be enough? The answer is no, as Peanut comes on through with the cease and desist, and Desire is going to be taken down. Pallet's now trying to stay alive. Doran will be able to lock that one down, and meanwhile, Gam is being disintegrated.
Mano, o jogo tava muito close e do nada a Coreia explode, né, mano? Quando esses times ruins.
And Genji will find all
not manageable, Atlas.
Whoa.
You know me, I'm not one for strong
and
words.
Slater is now not going to get vault broken here by Peanut, but the Featherstorm does have to come through, but he's not going to get caught by the Pop Blossom. The knock-up from Delight. What was that? They do manage to get yet another kill for Kiaya, but it is once again not the story they were looking for, as he will eventually go down. It's a double for FaZe in the end of it all, and this time it'll be the ace.
The Baron's going to get taken, and I don't think we're going to be in this game for much longer, and unfortunately for Gam, looks like the 0-1 pull is waiting for them.
Yeah.
Já ouviu o E ou o W? É sempre o W, Jari. Já viu o jogo da T1? Já.
Like, Delight, man, what an incredible start to his Worlds run, because at this point, but I have a feeling it's going to grow.
I wonder
Not right now, though, because Kai is going to get some money.
Yeah, it's a bounty.
Heck yeah.
That's valuable. I wonder how aggressive Genji is going to play. I think Levi's showing on Vision now, so definitely. And actually, you know, I don't hate the cross map from Gam. It's not like you can fight this team, so you might as well try and hope that they just back off.
Yep, getting anything is definitely a positive. As Kiaya is going to keep going, and he may as well.
Caralho, o jogo vai acabar em 22 min, mano. Acho que 15 min o jogo tava aí e em 22 acaba.
Defending Nexus turrets is certainly going to be a priority, and
esses caras sabem alguma coisa, não é possível não, mano.
Going to be heading home now. We'll see whether they can hold on, because Genji, they really, it looks like they don't want to be here for all that long today, Chronicler. Looking to try and end it as soon as possible. The Vault Breaker going to be channeled here. Picking your target is going to be important, as Peanut is just going to use it in another direction. And yeah, there is a headbutt pulverize onto Cardi, and into the backline goes Pallet. The Haymaker does buy a little bit of time, and the Pop Blossom's decent, but Genji, the wallets are too heavy at this stage of the game, and they are just going to rip through Gam. Slater, the last one to go down. It's a double for Chovy. They'll deal with these Nexus turrets and the Nexus. They'll call it a day here, 22.5 minutes.
And Genji, I think I saw a JDG icon there at the end as they don't.
Ok. Esse jogo aqui deve ter sido bom, mano. Esse aqui eu tô curioso. Teve o famoso Garen do Ada.
Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where JD Gaming takes on Team BDS. Let's dive into the action.
Could be a 2v2 incoming very, very quickly. Adam's just gonna flash forward. They find the silence.
Garen como vai.
369 will be put down. First blood to the Garen.
And the virtue of his Ignite does not have TP. So he's gonna try and just eat this. He doesn't have flash. Oh, he doesn't have courage.
He's got courage. He's not gonna get knocked up.
He's brave.
Oh, this time around, and this is exactly what we were talking about. He's not out of the woods just yet, though, and there's the knock-up. Does find the silence here onto 369, who may fall, but the damage to the lane is the
roaming. Besides the 80 carries, BDS look like they might want to still go for this. They do have LeBrov there.
Yeah, Kanavi just immediately going to get ulted, silenced as well. It's going to be difficult as the ult comes down. Cataclysm is there, but Adam, he's not scared of a ring of rocks. 369 now using the Bellows Breath to try and deny the CC, but it's not going to deny
Mano,
the knock-up.
esse Garen é quebrado, velho, sério, né? Ele não... Tipo assim, tu não pode ser bom, tão bom o suficiente de Garen, no qual tu estompa o cara assim, porque o Garen não tem como ser tão bom, velho. Então o boneco é roubado.
They are going to be able to even out the Drake count. Next one going to be a Mount.
But they do actually need to get the Dragons. We haven't seen
Ali, is that a Brazil reference? Ah, não, é o Darius que é a referência do Brasil, né? Não é o Garen.
This turret though is gone, and Sheo's here.
They're looking for the demolish proc, and now 369 is in trouble.
Que roubado, mano.
Really big judgment until we see a 5v5.
I want to see Rula do some things with some champions in the area.
Drafted for.
Alright, not going to get the knock up onto Sheo. He's going to answer with his ult.
Kanavi?
The Frost is fantastic, and now the Ram comes in. Petrifying Gaze comes down, though Kanavi's in trouble, but he survives for so long. 1-for-1 so far. The Bellows Breath coming through, and Nuke will be pounded by the hammer of the Blacksmith, and LeBron. Stridebreaker has been completed.
Não, mano, tá ligado aquele vídeo do cachorro e da criança dançando? Tem uma skin, eu acho que é a do Darius, que eles reproduzem aquele vídeo. Com a bandeira do Brasil atrás.
Yeah, Adam, just standing on vision.
Brasil reference.
There's the Hex Splash. Pulverize, and he's just going to be
Aí aqui vai ser
taken
agora a
down
região
back
diff,
to
né?
the Drake that they'd started earlier, and now it's a 4
A gente só faz
versus 5 BDS.
o nosso lado do mundo aqui, só faz uma brincadeira no early game e depois o jogo acaba.
Unfortunate, didn't have his flash available or anything like that. Just got a little bit too overconfident. Really big. I don't think there's any team, like so many people have said, the team fighting's pretty good, Chronicler. And we're at a stage of the game now where the game becomes about the team fighting aspect of it. So lane, but not going to be.
A gente não sabe o que fazer que chega a parte de ganhar.
As Knight. Alright, will he get the bad news? Flash is available for Adam, and he will not need it because cease and assist does come on down. LeBron looking for Knight, he's burning, he's
não. Ah, tá. Eu achei que ele ia sair vivo, pô.
Smite to take down the Ari. In the meantime, though, the Rift Herald's going to crush this outer turret in mid, and is possibly going to get another charge as well.
So you kill Knight, you'll probably be able to get an inner as well, so I think by the end it will be a net positive. If they can get this turret, it'll be a positive gold trade for BDS.
Caralho, leva mó rápido, velho.
2 flashes, 3 ultimates invested. Give up a lot of mid
Você tá matando uma
the fact
catapa,
you're able
pô.
to get that inner though means that in terms of gold, not the end of the world. Shale going in really aggressively here.
Yeah, really aggressively. He's going to get knocked up. Crowny and LeBron are going to turn up here. Shale should be taken
Nossa,
down,
mas
but
o
can
Shell
they
é
actually
trollzinho,
stand
né?
a chance in this fight as the Ram is going to pass by Crown? Well, immediately it is going to get spotted here. LeBron getting himself towards that backline as Shale immediately turned on. His Vault Breaker's on cooldown. The charm comes in. The layering of CC is perfect, and Knight says goodbye. Enemy jungler. It's time to take down the Baron. And that is
Essa
some
peta
pretty
dando
clean
B.
setup here from JDG, missing now. Just acting as gatekeeper to
Pegar uma
deny
Hilai.
the rest of BDS, and stopping this Baron is going to be a heck of a tall order. 369 taking a bit of damage, but he's just buying space. Adam's spinning, but I don't think he's winning, as now Ruler's on the board with a kill on Crowny. Lebrov goes down as well, and Adam's just going to have to get out of there. Petrifying Gaze, it's not named quite well enough. At this point in time, is now Ruler's looking for a little bit more.
Caralho, o Ruler não tomou quê, véi? Que
And Nuke
isso?
goes down as well.
Mano, o Ruler não tomou o quê? Se liga. Flechou Agora, ó o passinho. Que isso, velho. Nem a ult ele tomou, mano. Que cara bom. Isso que ele tá velho, tá? Mais uma build da Kai'Sa que a gente vê. Ah lá, criticaram um amigão lá, mano. Fazendo build de Kai'Sa. Aí, ó, o Ruler fez.
Close to a 6,000 Red Bull Baron power play until that turret goes down, which, like you say, is at least going to be a bounty. But trading a bounty for your Nexus is never
Nossa,
really
entendi
something
contra a
that we
JDG.
would
É
recommend.
sério que vai ser esse
And
confronto?
now the win expectancy has gone from a little bit in favor to BDS
Esse vai ser
to
da hora, hein?
90%, close to almost touching the bottom in favor of JDG.
And BDS fought valiantly, might be trying to go for one more player. 369 isn't here right now.
Yeah, there is the cease and desist. Silence is down onto Kanavi, but he just turns it immediately. The Jarvan going to be the first one to go down. Sheo trying to get himself out of there. Lebrov is going to be the sacrifice, and Nuke's going to go
A
down
Zaya
as
nem
well.
dá dano, tá? O Garen é uma merda, né, velho? Se ele não stompa, ele é uma merda. Aí GG vai ser JDG versus
And you
BLG.
get Kanavi,
Mas
but
se os
at
dois
what
ganharem,
cost?
tem
At
GG
cost of
JDG,
your
né?
Nexus Atlas. JDG
Entendi, tem uma
gonna
sacanagem,
push on
mano.
here. With a draft like this, you're given some leeway. And now,
Ah, é sorteio?
can they use
Pode
it?
crer.
Well, I tell you what, BDS, they at least made it interesting, especially in the early stages of that game. And, you know,
Ok.
Onivia, League of Legends highlight.
We'll be going through the best moments of World's
Ah, o Gary
2023
fez uma
Swiss stage
gracinha
on
ali
round
game e
1,
depois
where
acabou.
G2 Esports takes on DK. Let's dive into the action.
Canyon not even needed. Showmaker just pops the ulti and that summon is gone.
Showmaker looking for a play in mid. You heard the desk talking about how it's been kind of sad to see the trajectory.
8-0 by the way, fun stat for you. Is pretty hot as Mickey setting up on a depth, instant cleanse away, but will is save his life, ignites down. Couple of autos too, Kellen with the flash away as well. And G2's bottom lane matches it.
Caralho, ele é
Oh
bom
my
de Draven, né,
God!
mano? Ele sabe o que ele faz de
This thing's pretty
Draven, mano.
hot. Well, he's in a bit of trouble too. G2
Ele
looking
sabe
to
o que ele
replicate
faz.
across the map. Just waiting as here we go, the Ents go marching one by one, and Yikes says hurrah! With Broken Blade on top as well, that's stun out, there's no flash from the
Esse
trade
Jace
before
top dos
Cannon's
Coreia
like,
não tá
just
muito
make it
legal,
stop.
véi.
And G2 with another with a 2-0 start.
He does get himself another. Cannon showing great respect and Caps on the roam here.
Wow. Most agile Orianna we've ever seen. Canna, his flash is back up and available, but he gets stunned up, not going to use it, he knows he's dead, as Caps picks up his first kill, and G2 continuing to hold that top. Things down as Yikes okay, but look at top, first turret blood in under 14 minutes.
Olha o Cap dando ramming, mano.
Not what I was expecting. No, they have a window to
Esse
start
ramming
off
do
this
Caps
dragon.
quebra muito, velho.
Caps hasn't had an opportunity to base, doesn't have his mythic. Do G2 still want to fight this? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do, with the ulti from Yike, it's there, but the Magnet Storm, and the boot
Nossa!
back! Showmaker, playmaker! All you blinkers out there, stand down, it's a double over to death.
You can't underestimate the man in the jungle. There are now all the saplings in position that are going to be extra bit of poke coming out from the AP Maokai. And you know what? D Plus is just saying, we're fine, you can have this. We already took one Drake for you. We've slowed down the dragon stacking. And we don't need to fight Draven right now. Trinity Force, Collector.
Nossa, esse
no, we're
Draven
good.
de
You
Renato
just have
deve
to
ser
guess.
Draven stack,
sinistro, né?
I have to wait till Observer gets there. Showmaker again, threatening it. But Caps holds onto the flash. That's a big brain move as teleport going in. G2 want to die this, and with Yike ulting in, Showmaker has nowhere to go. Broken Blade forces his flash, gets booped away, but there you go, adoration for the crowd again. One more to hit the boot as Hun Summer's already cashed in, but he's looking for more money. Trying to roll the dice as Mickey X tries to get them out of there. Berserk for the time being, running back in. G2 want to re-engage.
It's chaotic, but it's going in G2's favor. They'll find another kill.
Carai,
Make it two. 4 down on the side of D+. Deft is continuing to push in mid lane, but it started with Showmaker looking for that play
é boa.
onto Caps. He doesn't get flat.
Eles vão ficar 0-2, mano.
AWS before,
Acho que eles vão passar
showing that
3-1.
G2 might have this in the bag. Now, of course, you're saying they've got to get it to the finish line, but massive gold lead now to 5Ks. The flash
Isso,
from
Kelly.
doesn't work out. Re-engaged by Yike.
Isso, Kelly.
Ends are out, and here's Broken Blade for the stun down. That might be a tanky Alistar, but out of the farmyard he goes. He becomes a patty again.
Olha o
Hunsummer
Draven,
runs
mano.
forward, gets more money in the bank. This guy's
They are going up. G2 see this as an opportunity to start the Baron, but it's also a great opportunity for D+. Here we go, the Baron is kicked off.
well, no ulti from Deft as they're stoned out.
Nossa,
by
mas
the
deixar
whirling
Maokai e
death
Orianna
onto the
parece
wall.
uma doideira
Cannon
nesse
can't do
patch,
too
não?
much, and it all comes down to
Are they going to
Canyon.
flip this? Are they going to flip this?
Be very
Please
G2
don't
to do
flip it,
so.
G2.
You're saying please no, but in goes Canyon looking for it. The all-in, oh my god! They've set up DK to smack him down, and they get the
Meu
They said
Deus.
no, but DK say, oh yes! Yike running for his life, he's next to go down, and all of a sudden the tables have turned. The poke comp, Betty, as you set this up in draft, this comp has range. And what do we know about poke comps in League of Legends? When they have Baron, when they have priority and longer lanes, it is a nightmare to play against.
I mean, they're going to
So
have to
good for
look at
DK.
Canyon finding a flank once again.
Broken Blade looking to zone him out. There's the poke again. Hits 3. He jumps in. Canyon flush for that.
Meu
Won't
Deus,
get the steal,
Canyon!
won't get over the wall.
Ele
A
fez
bit of an
cosplay de
offset
pallet.
for Realms Grudge. I'm also
Once again,
Broken Blade looking to zone him out. There's the poke again. Hits 3.
finding a flank once again.
Broken Blade looking to zone him out. There's the poke again. Hits 3. He jumps in. Canyon flush for that. Won't get the steal and won't get over the wall.
Nossa, aqui era
A bit of an
GG, acho, hein, se ele
Realms
consegue se
Grudge.
engage.
I'm also living in the past. Remember Atma's
Yes,
Impaler?
I do remember.
That
Atlas
is
Effect.
not that
That's
item.
very old school.
Yeah.
He'll be building Warmogs next if that was that.
Ah, foi o ult do Maokai?
He jumps in.
Once again.
Broken Blade looking to zone him out. There's the poke again. Hits 3. He jumps in. Canyon flash for the.
Foi nada,
won't
pô.
get the steal and won't get over the wall. A bit of an oops. Sorry, Sorelda's grudge.
Paletou, paletou.
Remember Atma's
Yes,
Impaler?
I do remember
That
Atma's
is not that
That's
item.
very old school.
Yeah.
He'll be building Warmogs next if that was that.
Let's go for it. But the point is, kind of
Through this, they don't have access to the Baron right now. G2 have chosen to reset. They don't have any vision.
Cara, como é G2 game, tá
It's just gone,
sacanagem,
Levi.
velho.
It's just gone, Betty.
It's gone.
It's just gone. It's a blind Baron. G2 had a nice
Level 16.
True.
The flank though coming in from Broken Blade.
And look who's there. It's Def by himself. Dominus now pop looking
É que a
for
comp
Def.
dele está
The
muito
stunning
melhor,
moment cleanses
véi.
the wave of Broken Blade has brought the Armada to him. Flashes away. He might have done his job as he goes golden, but he should be dying here. But Slice and Dice, he's out of there. But hang on, he needs the reset and he can't find it. However, now with the Dragon up and the Renato
Ah, mas esse Dragon contra essa comp é muito forte, mano. É, essa alma é muito forte contra essa
Ocean
comp.
Soul there. As Yike, some reason, flashes upward. But G2 have a permanent buff in this game as there is also a grave labeled out for Mickey as he drops down again.
That's 3 members dead though, and D+ have all 5 members return in kind by getting themselves 3 kills.
And now might continue on as Caps is caught out between his two. Turret Shockwave's there, but it's late. There's the Magnet Storm. Chains the corruption. The Shockwave eventually comes through to correct myself as Caps flashes. No!
Meu Deus.
With the timing's huge. Kellen gets him out of position. I'm
Meu
not sure
Deus.
Def should have died, but if it comes to 1-for-1.
Impressive play there by Caps. In a 4 versus 1, he's able to trade. They are.
Well, again, if they can win this G2, might be able to flip things again as Yike sends out the ulti.
Tomaram
Dominus from
flanco.
Broken
Tentou
Blade
here,
on the side.
Showmaker.
Canyon caught on the wing here. Showmaker puts up his turret, but it won't save Canyon's life. He's buying a bit of time, and Showmaker starts ordering away.
Caralho,
But remember,
Showmaker
they have
tá
Ocean
batendo.
Soul. That's another cash in for Hunt. Some of the flash from Broken Blade. It's a pulverized, but Kellen can't do a thing. Out goes Showmaker. In goes
Que isso,
G2.
rapaziada,
And
que
we've
isso.
swung again.
It's
Que isso,
chaos.
rapaziada.
Should have been pushing in mid, but he comes
Tô
back
morrendo
because he
por
thinks maybe
pô.
with Showmaker still alive, we can turn something here. But the flash in from Broken Blade from both sides, but it is delivering
Well
in
said.
some super entertaining league. Yike will begin the Baron. G2, for the
again.
love of God, don't let this one go.
It's going to flip again, isn't it? Well, maybe if DK aren't there, it won't be a flip. As Yike sticks on it, Baron's going to go down this time. No harm, no foul as Caps get poked in. Showmaker teleported in for this play, but G2 still hovering around looking for a pick themselves.
D+.
They just got to get out there. Feels there's the poke coming through. Nailed down in the corner as well. Cap zones him out. Change of corruption doesn't connect again. Yike's ulti to zone out has been fantastic.
Range
This
aqui,
place is
mano.
drawn.
Here we go. It's
Deles a
being
range é muito
started.
boa, velho.
But as you said, Kellen's still too low. The handshake zoning out, the poke coming through. G2 aren't letting them walk in, but Kana has an influence from the top side.
Look at the lifesteal from Hansama though.
Well, hang on, Kellen's just walking into danger though. Hansama cashes in.
Kelly.
Kellen is meat to the slaughter again as that whirling death hurts. And thank you, says G2.
Ele perdeu o jogo sozinho?
For giving us the Elder Dragon.
They weather the storm from D+. They're able to mitigate. Hansama now leading the charge. Elder Dragon G2, Baron buffed up. 5 more seconds. Will they finally break into the base?
Well, anyone's guess here as the Baron, the Red Bull Baron power plays 4,500 with G2 almost moving to 10,000 themselves. There goes the inhibitor. G2 thinking about the push and using that Elder.
Still, the Elder disappears. Then the Baron is alive in a minute's time.
The third
What can
Baron.
G2, the third Baron.
Or is it the
fourth?
fourth?
It's the 4th Baron.
Fuck, I
Quatro
count.
Barons. Tá de
With the last
sacanagem.
pick of the Elder, once more, Yike sends out Nature.
Nossa, olha o dano que o Maokai
Into
toma.
the forest, don't find their
Ele é
mark,
AP.
but at least it zones out for a second inhibitor, so the base is in complete tatters by DK. And I came from Australia, it's like 2 hours away.
O Showmaker de
Oh,
Morello.
might be caught out. Hang on a minute, this Renata separated, but it might be okay. Magnet Storm out, but that Renata ulti is insane. Running forward is Broken Blade to zone out as DK is still looking for that clutch factor, but Hansama won't let Kellen anywhere near. Go back to the farm. G2 zoning them out continuously, and they might have it, Vedius. They might just with the shockwave, bringing back the playmaker. Hansama getting
Nossa,
all
mas
the
o
money,
Kellen
but
foi
Caps is getting
criminoso,
hard.
mano.
MVP Mickey. He sees the angle, the choke point. Broken Blade looks into the eyes of the reigning world champion and says, today
Coisa
is not your
feia.
day. He'll force him into the GA. And they're looking for the Nexus.
The first seed from the LEC holds on to their namesake. It was back and forth. It was a little bit messy, but hey, G2, they're versatile, they're volatile, and they're starting 1-0 in the
Esse aqui definitivamente acho que é o melhor jogo pra gente assistir, hein? Esse aqui eu acho que foi bom, mano.
What a crazy game.
Vamos agora de NRG contra o Weibo. Foi o jogo mais, mano.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage.
So scary in those regional finals versus EDG. They made plays this early on, and with FBI at half HP, with no summoners as well. Weiwei
Isso, vai perto da parede.
I'm seeing deja vu. And Weibo bringing first blood at 3 minutes in.
Acabou o jogo já.
Now in trouble as
Posso
well.
tirar o replay? Calista morreu level 1.
Ignat latched onto. Second skin about to proc. He bops him in. Weiwei might be in trouble, but he shoves him back. And Light gets the kill. A 2-0 start.
Excellent play from...
Is now back in the bottom side, and this is, again, what we saw in regionals to add on. There's a bit of vision left over with Contracts trying to match a 3v3's potential. They're going to turn on for Contracts. Shove doesn't work, but against the wall it does. The bot back in. Chris teleports in that one. Ignat gets a double pulverized. Slight now runs on him for the damage. FBI out one way, Ignat the other. Summoners were burnt before, but at least Light can match. Xiaohu is now participating. He runs in without ulti. Ignat is slowed down. And Weibo are this deep, this early on Venius. This is chaos.
I mean, it seems...
However, Dokla in a bit of trouble. The Shy ready to overheat, and Dokla gets out of there while the bottom side of the map is relieved somewhat, stopping any kind of objective lead on top of what we've already got.
A small
era bom, mano.
bit of reprieve. Early game. But this is Weibo's game right now. Oh no!
Ulti,
Oh
hang
no!
on, under turret!
Oh.
The Spring King returns later in the summer. Is now for Contracts. Hang on a minute, no way!
Eita.
Returns later in the summer. Is now for Contracts. Hang on a minute, no way!
The more ruthless in the mid lane so far. Looking to build that Leandri's flash.
There's a play. It's matched though. Crisp out with his summoner. However, this is getting collapsed on Weiwei in the right place at the right time.
Os caras têm reflexo, né, mano? É foda.
Saves the day. Weibo still looking to contest. Hang on, Xiaohu's running in. He's got his flash available. No way! They went to Narnia and back again in a couple of minutes. Contracts is down. Weibo cannot be stopped. It's like they've got their own.
Imagine JDG looking a little skeptical in the early game against BDS, but they did come back with some fantastic team fighting. Weibo looking dominant, but Palafox TP's in.
Well, Chris is out of mana, trying to zone out. Xiaohu without an ulti, it's a good time as Dragon goes down, but
Se
Weibo...
for jogar de Thalia, tem que
some
acertar os
way of
W, né, mano?
Whether it be small or large.
Told you. What can he do here? Emperor's Divide, Glide, oh, Contracts!
É só falar.
Interrupts,
Eu sou muito
matches
bom
a flash,
zicando,
they
né,
just
mano?
need a kill!
Ah,
NRG just need a kill and they've got it. Palafox from downtown. And NRG are finally alive. They need a bit more. But I'm happy to be optimistic about this team, especially when Palafox, bit of a king getting the kill here, but meanwhile, Dokla in a bit of trouble. That turret's gonna melt, that's non-existent. Light running in with his boys, and the Shy ready to cook. I've been loving the food here in Korea.
Caralho, deixou a kill pro Light, mano.
Juicy is what I believe Light said.
Então, o nível desse NRG parece baixo, mano. O Wave é muito boa.
Well, there's big way in the LPL. There's also single way, you know, RNG's way in the past.
But it feels like that this is Weibo's to lose.
Yeah.
You just kind of look at how the comps work, and Weibo's is just so straightforward.
Best year, by the way, best split. That was an insane one alongside Rookie. Semi-finals at Worlds, remember? Against FPXs. We'll pause on that. This is what's happening now. Look at the lines of scrimmage laid down, but the Shy's not dead. They don't have enough damage. Dokla knocks him up. They're trying, equalizer down. Maybe they do indeed. But Baron goes down because
Meanwhile,
so there's the trade as Palafox now the next target, flashes away.
Flash response from the Shy, and just great awareness, like, Dokla used his W on the wave, thinking this play wasn't going to continue, but now Contracts, no flash.
The Shield of Daybreak lands. NRG are there to back up, but Christmas and Leona taking up as see you later. Weiwei sends Ignat packing.
Pô, 21 minutos, a Kalista tem item.
They used everything in last play. Xiaohu
deu bagulho errado aqui, não?
as well, but as Contracts drops down, Xiaohu buys some time and sets up for kill number 2. Who's it going to be? Ignat. He's got his flash available, but a blast cone to help
towards this tier 2. the Jace after securing a mid-tier 1, getting a bit of gold back for NRG. Will now recall as they find themselves
In place.
That it does.
I gotta say, Bedias.
Loud perderia pra todos os times na Suíça.
Mountain, yeah.
I was Ocean.
Cara, literalmente, o único time que foi estompado foi a GAN.
Ultimate from the Shy. You
Yep.
just
E a BDS, que vieram do
forced
play-in.
NRG
A
back.
Loud não conseguiu ganhar do play-in.
And that will be the Baron.
Logo,
A dominant performance from the entirety of Weibo.
Not getting the shove back though. The Shy walk it out as Weibo like, alright, you want to go for our top laner, we're going to try
Ah,
and
é,
win the
NRG
game.
também,
There's the
verdade.
equalizer to stop 3, 4 backs really. Solar Flare as well. Another backstop. Hang on a minute. Weibo are just ending the game with the Baroned up minions. The Shy's done his job. NRG are going to find a pick onto Chris, but as Dokler gets back, he's shattered as well. Ulti's a little early from Shao, but Palafox gets
Cara, que
burned
stomp,
down.
mano.
Nonetheless, with their debut at Worlds, Weibo are tearing apart North America. Piece by piece by piece. Weibo in under 30 minutes are destroying the first seed of NA.
que stomp,
sorry,
mano. Que isso?
To finish.
Deu nem game. Agora temos Fnatic contra LNG. Bom jogo, hein?
Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where Fnatic takes on LNG Esports. Let's dive into the action.
See Razork looking for like those level 3,
Então.
level 4 in.
Esse draft aqui não... Beleza. É range contra Azir e Rakan. Azir e Zaya. Mas é Mas é poke contra Rakan e Jarvan, mano.
Invades. Are they threatening a dive here?
It's a
Tarzan's on the
massive
way.
wave. I mean, I'd be scared. There's a flash straight away. Zeka gonna flash away.
O Under não
Straight up.
jogou,
He's got
não?
some help though. Tarzan's coming in and they haven't done the damage. Oh no, Oscar gonna get knocked up, first blooded, and Tarzan now in a beautiful spot as Razork dodges away from the turret aggro, but this guy is gonna hammer you down. He's the king after all.
Ah, o Under só
Razork
completou na
running for the
late,
hill,
pode
trying to
crer.
slow down, but if Scout doesn't kill him, Tarzan sure will give it over to the Azir.
peraí, o que
It's gonna
aconteceu
hammer
aqui?
you in and they haven't done the damage.
Daivaram level
Oh no,
4.
Oscar away. Straight up, he's got some help though. Tarzan's coming in and they haven't done the damage.
muito bom pelo
Oh
visto
no,
o
Oscar
dive,
gonna
né?
get knocked up, first blooded, and Tarzan now in a beautiful spot
deu.
as Razork dodges away from the turret aggro, but this guy is gonna hammer you down. He's the king after all. Razork running for the hills, trying to slow down, but if Scout doesn't kill him, Tarzan sure will give it over to the Azir.
Nossa, blue
And
pro Azir
LNG
ainda. Acabou o
punish.
mid agora.
And they're gonna hand the blue buff over to, like, it's understandable why they should be rated that high. And like, there are many analysts out there that do rate them that high, right?
A Scout, multi's out. Okay, there's a flag and drag.
Nossa,
Cataclysm
mano,
down.
aí.
This is why the mid jungle of LNG is so fierce. Tarzan and Scout, they're bros. Not only the pace being comfortable, but a 2-kill Azir here for Scout has hung, pops a quickness now, looking to knock up Razork, zoning him out, waiting for that flash out. He tried to predict it. and
Caralho,
the
o Hang
patience
jogou
is
mó bem,
there.
né, véi?
Scout with another. Stop Azir here.
Olha
Scout
isso.
has hung,
Ele
pops
ultou,
not only the pace being
aí ele foi
comfortable, but
melee.
a 2-kill
Aí ele
Azir
não
here.
gastou o
Scout has hung,
W,
pops a quickness
esperando
now,
já
looking to
chegar.
knock up Razork, zoning him out,
Aí quando
waiting for
gastou o
that
flash,
out.
ele...
He tried to
Caralho,
predict it,
mano.
and the patience is there. Scout with another. Stop giving him kills with Tarzan. Peekaboo. Flag and
Is
drag
it?
work. He's like Cataclysm instead. Locked down as Fnatic might punish this. LNG.
Deu de
Have they
Jarvan.
gone too far? Hung now roams on in. Quickness is not available, but has the engage, and Fnatic are just going to have to watch him walk out. Maybe.
Scout now on his way.
The engage is there. Good flick back, but onto Razork. Scout boops him away.
Caralho, eu só flechar?
Engage is there. Good flick back, but onto Razork. Scout boops him away. And
Scout
straight
tá-
away, his
tá no
fourth
auge,
kill now.
fi.
Trimby, Oscar in a bad spot as Zika might turn this into a solo kill. This Jax doing
O
it
time da
by
LNG é
himself,
muito
jumps
bom, né,
on
mano?
in.
Gala,
The
Scout,
rest of LNG watching
Tarzan.
his Scout gets his flash out as well. Trimby might be next on the menu, boys.
Aí
as
tem, mano,
LNG
tem
are
Hang
5
ali
and 0
de-
up. Noah in trouble, but is it Gala
de-
really? Is humanoid
como se diz?
makes a roam down, and finally it looks like Fnatic are going to strike. It is a trade across the map, though. Unfortunately,
Coadjuvante.
well, fortunately for Fnatic, they get 2.
Amor.
And it's That's another kill going in favor of Scout. Oscar Rinin tries to come and help, but Sika's right behind him. LNG is playing with their pressure so well, and Fnatic is getting torn apart bit by bit.
Slow burn coming through. Now, a couple of kills out from Fnatic can't be understated, but it depends on this next fight as Dragon goes over to LNG. We come back from the replay into a live party. A good charm in the end, as well as Razork's burning down, because Gala is now going to have his say. Demacia returns with a massive arena.
Paulada, fi.
3 more dead. And the gold even further up.
Não, eu sei que o Reg e o Zika não são ruins.
Tarzan holding
Mas
on
eu
to
digo,
the
é que o
Herald,
Tarzan, o
not
Scout e o
needing
Gala
to
tem muito
burn
nome,
that
né?
either.
Mas o Zika e o Hang ali de coadjuvantes ainda são muito bons, pô. É um time forte.
Can he get this tower? Looks like he will be able to. And
Ah,
he's
Z
gonna
6-0
immediately
17 minha
disengage.
que já
He
foi,
does
mano.
have information as to where the rest of LNG are.
Parece só Luke
as
Kill
they
aí.
secure
Quer dizer,
another
nem só
tower
Luke Kill
for
fica
themselves.
6-0 de Azir.
Cosmic Shove there.
LPL-like teams
That's
in the
right,
LPL.
man. We're not running our heads against the wall. It's not the level 2 gank. It's just concise league, as you were saying, where Scout is so strong, but at least Trimby wants to change that, but the feathers fly out. Straight away, they regret it as Tarzan dives on the turret, flashes out. Great seismic shove. Razork, welcome back. He finds a kill as Fnatic mitigating the dive. Well, LNG, a bit of a mistake. They can be controlled, but sometimes they can throw it all away. And Razork knows. Scout with the turret out's great, but the flick back's even better. Razork has woken up to the show.
I wasn't expecting it right there. He just kind of tore the backline apart by himself, forcing them to disengage and kind of leaving the front line isolated to allow Fnatic to pick up a couple picks.
And I mean, finally, it's massive, right? Damage.
It's dead. Look at how fast that dies.
Run. Are they going to get their hung zoning out? Nope. And we are right back to square one as that's a good flick back, however. Razork now on a killing spree, but at the cost of Baron, it is still a net positive. Going at least this LPL team is back doing what they did best earlier on. 5,000 once again. Humanoid trying to get something in the side lane. At least getting some gold. I mean, less than the Baron itself is worth, so Fnatic can take pride as the all-ins there. Scout shuffles back. Humanoid's caught in the middle, but that is a great magnet storm from
Mano,
Trimby.
Coroa e Zonas é tipo muito roubado pra fazer play de Azir, véi.
They have to take him out, however, as Scout still not dead. Oscarinen at half HP wants to re-engage, but Gala now on the wing. He flashes onto him, but the cleanse is there. He'll get the kill, he'll survive, and Noah's now in trouble as the turret must go first.
They kind of have to walk into the feathers, into Scout, and it's such a difficult thing to do. Dragon secured, uncontested, the wall comes down from Razork as Fnatic tried to get themselves a tower.
Mas foi pra fazer play?
Oscar in a bit of trouble. Zeka's looking for the 1v1. The rest of Fnatic getting engaged on, or at least looked at once again.
Mano, como é que o Scout pegou tanta kill, véi?
Tarzan goes the all-in, but misses. Cataclysm's down, but Razork survives. Meanwhile, on the back of it, Trimmy gets a Magnet Storm, but no one's hit Gala. No one can hit Scout. LNG are looking for the finishing touches, and just while Fnatic were looking closer to bringing this back, they are separated. That blast going a little bit troll, but over the wall, Scout is legendary with Gala looking for another kill. He ults out. Next is Razork, and ladies and gentlemen, LNG return to the powerhouse.
Some of these fights look so close for Fnatic, but they're just too far behind.
Mano,
Scout will pick up another one.
Smurfou.
Humanoid is the last man, and they've been clean.
As we talked about the comp, right? You know, you've got Xayah, you've got Azir. Look at the elements of play that they can choose to play from. As Zika goes between, there's a Weaver's Wall to separate, but LNG have flag, drags, and the thank you, ma'ams. The charms there, knocked up. Trimby is in a bouncy castle. But he ain't 4 years old. That man gets out of there straight away, but Scout again! That's our MVP! But
Zonas
goes
ainda.
golden. Fnatic is trying to get the shutdown. Zika jumps back in. Scout still lives. Gala lives. Everyone from LNG sitting there. The man who's a pentakill king is looking down 2 more. A triple in the bag as Razork tries to do it again, at least getting one onto Zika. The feathers around.
Ele vai dar Shurima Shuffle lá no cara. Eu entendo muito de Azir, né, mano?
A double for the mid lane legend, and LNG hold
né,
up to their name. They won't be dropping to EU second seed. They'll be holding the LPL rep high.
Mano, eu queria muito saber porque que a Loud literalmente falou, mano, Azir não existe. Um dia descobriremos, um dia descobriremos. Ok. Já saiu outro? O cara é rápido, hein, mano? Porra. Último jogo agora. BG vs KT. Como não sabe jogar, velho? O time em 2016 ele era muito bom de Azir, velho.
League of Legends highlights.
Welcome back. I am the Wise One, and today we will be going through the best moments of World's 2023 Swiss stage on round 1, where Bilibili Gaming
Você
takes on
largou o
KT
AZ
Rolster.
recentemente.
Let's dive into the
Look at
action.
the shock blast damage, zoning the eye while aiming onto Elk. The cleanse out immediately, the flash is there. Forward he goes, second skin! First blood for aiming, take that BLG, he says. On the
Hoje em dia é mais fácil jogar de AZ,
takes
velho.
away the blast cone as well. KT looking at this one. Elk's tagged on the back end. Lahan's looking for the engage. Cuz is there. Teleport as well. Elk immediately ults and he's about to turn into flubber for the time being. I mean, Cuz is out of action, but can he rejuvenate? No. And the engage from On is massive as well. Quickness out. KT burning flashes left, right, center, but should now twisted advance. Aiming's going to drop down. And just as we're singing the praises of KT, BLG.
KT, rightfully so, says, hey, we can't win this. We have to back off. But at that point, the damage is already done. While also picking up, I think it was one blade, maybe two. He had not gotten a whole lot done, is On.
Okay, Cuz going to be lured in, but this is pretty good for KT. On tries to jump on down. Remember, Cuz has no passive, but On is bitten off way too much.
O aiming mirou bem, hein?
KT know just what to do.
This time around, again, and there all works. Oh, Sean knows.
All right, Cuz back on in, and look at the follow-up. Lahan's informed today.
Jogaram mó bem, velho.
This map movement from the Zac is on point.
The backline. Elk, of course, does have 11-8 safety with his ultimate, but if you have to press your ultimate every
Foi a
time,
mesma coisa que o Robô
Zac
fez, mano.
jumps on you,
Chocação, a gente pegou
not
a
gonna be
troca.
feeling too good. We
Pelo
will
visto,
see,
tem mais gente
Find
pensando
opening in
nisso.
this game, like they've already done. As
É pelo
Teleport comes
scaling,
through.
mano. O
Okay,
scaling da Prox é muito
on
alto.
the Dragon Chronicler.
Aí é meio que os dois escalando.
Magnustorm down, but On, it's only on the one. It's Keen as well. There's Cuz again, right in the back as Elk sends the feathers out to Asgard. Keen's already picked up the kill to make him go zoom zoom as aiming's in as well onto Elk.
Counter engage from Cuz. The amount of threat he was able to put on the backline immediately forced a response. Hextech. Oh, that's my favorite. Favorite addition to the game.
Agreed.
In
Actually,
like the last, I don't know,
a base
4
take.
years. It's so good. There's only upsides, right? It speeds up objectives. It enables.
Well, with that coming through in the game, that means we get to keep speeding things up. And I will say, you know, KT have been the ones doing
Actually
that.
getting it in gold. Not really. He hasn't really been picking up a lot of the kills. Zelk might be in trouble here.
BLG bottom lane, it depends. There's a flash from Lahan's instant
Caralho!
reaction.
Zelk might be in trouble here.
BLG bottom lane, it depends. There's a flash from Lahan's instant reaction. Inhuman maybe, but there's a flash away as Cuz follows up the double trouble On, re-engages, but it's dangerous with the feathers flying. Onto Cuz, a huge as BLG are trying to take the fight. Keen in the middle of whoop. Sean looking for the flash, finds a kill. BLG back in this has been. Now finally shows up the all-out there.
Mano,
caught out as
mal
well.
cair caçante não parece justo, velho.
Up against BLG. KT said backing and they can't anymore. Dragon picked up. And I mean, Elk, this is why he comes in clutch. This is why he's one of our best team fighting 80 carries. Which is amazing. Was this time on Griffin where he pulled that out a few times? It was kind of the meta around the time. Going a little bit back now.
I love Zac. I'm happy.
Oh,
I'm
so
happy
good.
he's picked, and happy to see the champion diversity shoot up still as aiming is level 2 ults.
Yeah, because Bin is confident in this matchup. He's winning it out, but until the ult comes through, until aiming comes through, now you're in trouble. Bin getting out. He's got about 1 million dashes, but is it enough for aiming? KT forced
Still
his flash,
stalling.
and they're still doing so much work. There's the
Agora
flash
tem que
from aiming.
comitar, né,
One
mano?
more,
Tem que fazer.
and Bin's down, but KT have over-aggressed here as you go, trying to jump in, but
Caralho, o aiming jogou
Brother
muito,
Keen
véi.
helps out aiming.
Caralho!
KT, welcome to the party, pal.
Mano, o
The
aiming
Elk
jogou
pullback
demais,
is huge, though.
velho.
BDD coming in clutch, but
Mano,
now
essa
Should
andada
ready to
pra
cover with
torre
it.
aqui foi muito gênio, mano.
Here as you go, trying to jump in, but Big Brother Keen helps out aiming concept. KT, welcome to the party, pal. The Elk pullback is huge though. BDD coming in clutch, but now Shun ready to cover with the ulti of his own. Cuz covering again. These guys are friends forever.
Obrigado.
As On brings them together, but it's up to Elk to bring the damage. He needs to get close, but he's scared of Lahan's, of Cuz, of this. This is the bigger prize. KT have outsmarted, outthought. BLG caught by surprise while Lahan's.
Caralho, as mecânicas foram muito em dia, velho.
The Baron. Oh, ignite.
Nossa.
I'm a little worried, but as long as his Baron buff is there, KT can keep up this pressure. That's really ballooning the gold with the pickup. Bin not really the target that you want to try and dive. So,
Flash, wait, Bin, what is he doing? The shove back though, Bin gets the half HP, but the all in, the all out is there. BLG fighting under that inner turret, going golden, going into GA. Cuz now caught up here as well.
E é justamente por isso que deram rework no caçante. Entendeu? Exatamente por isso. Trade Dreamer, obrigado pelo sub, seja bem-vindo. Exatamente por isso. Mano, é que não quis flashar. Não tinha flash. Inclusive, podemos ver agora que o nosso amigo Bin andou assistindo o robô jogando, né? Fez a mesma coisa que o robô na T2 do bot, só que mudou o lado só. Não, ele tinha que tomar rework, mano. Isso aqui é idiota, cara. Assim, ele acertou o primeiro, já era, véi. Olha lá. Mano, que counterplay tem isso aqui? Isso aqui foi flash Q ou flash EQ? Flash EWQ? É, isso não dá mais pra fazer.
Under that inner turret, going golden, going into GA. Cuz now caught up here as well. Maybe KT weren't expecting the Spanish Inquisition. BLG are chasing them out. Where did that come from?
É, entregaram, né?
That I don't know if KT can deal with. Alk has flash, GA, and ultimate is level 16.
Mano, tá ali é ruim mid, cara. Não é má vontade não, o boneco é ruim mid, velho.
He's gone.
Brilliant pick.
And that, I think BLG, yeah, just the board. You don't need to fight to the death over this guys.
You
BLG. Don't need to fight over to the death.
It's BLG. They look for the steal, they don't find now. Keen for the angle, they've got the numbers advantage, but they're looking for the pick. As he goes golden, BLG. Are they in a bad spot? No, the answer is absolutely no, but the healing is absurd. All out over the wall while Keen runs for his life.
Não tem follow-up, mano.
Turning that into tempo towards mid here again. KT wasn't sitting at soul point, so they can give that one up. Still able to get something out of that. So they have a pretty good idea.
O que eu tinha que buildar aqui? Last Whisper? É, faltou uma Last Whisper se ele fez AD, né, mano? Nossa, faltou forte uma Last Whisper, velho. Que isso? Mas que ele fez Runan? Nossa, que trágico. Maruê? Ele já upa com Navori, Kraken e bota, não? Ah, Navori não dá attack speed, né? Verdade. Então é no lugar dessa BT aqui, véi. Essa BT aqui é lixosa.
BLG isn't actually going for this as Keen doesn't have flash.
The flash again. Ben might be doing it again, but this time it's onto the Aatrox. Mobility.
Nossa, o Keen tava louquinho pra entregar esse jogo, né?
Help out his brother, but he gets blasted out. Massive shutdown is aiming. Ulted in, but he's isolated. The wall is not his friend.
Bom, pelo visto, o maior inimigo dele não foi a loja, né? Foi ele mesmo.
He'll take it down, though, is on. Disrupts the other back line. Help ulties once again onto Kazu. Flashes in, gets feathered down, but in the backside, aiming is dead, but BLG making A is all the difference. Elk survives, Cuz is out of there. BLG making a 1 for 2 as now Ben once again has got the blades out.
And try and get a reset in for the Hextech Soul.
Yep. I mean, is it going to be a 4-0 LPL day or a 3-1? Can LCK get another? It all comes down to this, round it up as Cuz goes through the engagement. Look, once again, Keen is caught out. Shun finds him, BLG group up while the tanky members go through, but aiming. Is this his clutch factor coming through? He goes golden, he sets up with BDD. Elk is out of there. The flash on! KT are coming up clutch.
Mano, mas se o Aiming queria jogar desse jeito, por que ele não fez a build de... de Draktar, véi? Ele entra, mata um e fica invulnerável, véi.
Stop the Cassante. Can you do it? Lehens runs for the hills while Cuz is left isolated. Just when you think aiming has done it all.
Porque não dá dano? Mas porra, morto não dá dano também, caralho. Ele morre pulando nos caras, não dá dano. Se ele for fazer uma build de AD do jeito que ele fez, é pra bater na frontline. Se é pra daivar, ele faz a... Tipo, a minha visão hoje eu vejo. A build de letalidade, ela é uma build dive, que funciona como poke. Então, tipo, tu não quer front to front, tu quer, mano... Ou ultar no AD dos caras e matar ele, ou ficar pokando o W porque tu termina ela AP. Essa build de AD pra mim é pra bater no tanque, velho. destrói o tanque. Mas aí tu tem que fazer Last Whisper, você vai bater no tanque e não pular no carry. Ele fez, tipo, uma build AD que era pra bater no tanque, mas pra daivar a Zaya e o Jace porque ele não tinha Last Whisper.
Over to BLG, if they don't just make a mad dash forward, they do still have the Baron available, right? I don't know if KT's gonna be able to clear the waves. Keen up in 20, but is that enough?
It's massive. Again, Lehens has the watch here. 15 seconds will count it down. Keen.
Ah, não, mas se ele faz essa, se ele bota um Last Whisper no lugar dessa BT, tem jogo ainda, pô.
To save the game, BLG with the Baron.
É difícil, é pra caralho. Mas eu acho que dá pra jogar.
And with a Hextech Soul in the back pocket, we have flipped this game. Enough, Chronicler.
O Tockers tava trollando, velho.
We have sat on the seesaw. My backside. As BLG have priority here, and it's KT who have to walk in.
Look at the poke. Lands already taken down fairly low. They have all the vision. Lands goes in, doesn't actually end up working. Cuz gonna get in.
They're gonna flip it, but it's down. Never mind, you can't flip it when you have a Zaya. Cuz just has to run away for now.
É que tá ali é muito ruim, mano.
The same one.
Esse boneco não dá dano,
who
velho.
with Baron are gonna try and force their way in. Keen doing that with the GA. He's confident, but Bin once again on top has been the better top laner as Cuz finds Elk with the feathers have landed once
dano que a Thalia dá.
Shove back won't save the day, but Lehens.
Cara, como o Aim morreu, velho.
Ah,
é o Dragon roubado lá, né?
Finds Elk with the feathers have landed once more and shove back won't save the day, but
eu nem sei pra quem ele morreu, velho. Foi pras penas da Zaya? Caralho, as penas da Zaya deu muito dano, fi.
Back won't save the day, but Lehens trying what he can do, but the problem is his damage is getting resurrected, aiming repositions, but Elk stands strong. KT started with who will
what we
E
expect.
depois desse jogo não tenhamos mais Thalia mid.
Between the number 2
É Loud.
seed of the LPL.
É Loud.